What's up YouTube? It's your boy Jay with Brother Cousins Toy Reviews, and that's right, I'm back with another one. Today I'll be reviewing TMS 072, the KX Enforcer droid from Star Wars The Book of Boba Fett by Hot Toys. Let's check it out. Okay guys, here's everything that comes with this killer machine right here. Now it is a little light on the accessories, but if you're familiar with the K2SO version of this figure, then you would know this is pretty much all you need. First up, let's take a look at this wonderful diorama base right here, which is supposed to show all the destruction from Mandalore, and it looks great. Also has that little hook right there. I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but you'll see it once we get the figure on there. You also get this Mandalorian helmet right here. And the weathering on it looks great, but yeah, it's nothing. It is what it is. It's a bashed up, Mandalorian helmet just to show the destruction of Mandalore and just to show the defeat of the Mandalorians. And it's decent, it looks good. You also get his blaster right here. Now this is kind of the same blaster that came with K2SO, and it looks great. I love the weathering on it. Looks damn good, real good blaster. Looks great. You also get this blaster rifle right here, which we've seen. Oh, let me get it on camera. There it is. We've seen this before. I believe we've seen this with the Death Troopers, and I think this recently came with the Purge Trooper and the Shore Trooper. I believe it came with the Shore Trooper. So we've seen this rifle before. Guys, I'm not good with rifle names, so if you know, just leave a comment and check me on that. But the blaster looks good. It looks great. The weathering is nice on it. Real good detailing. And you also get these little antennas right here that go on the back of these droid units, famously shown on K2SO, and you get them here, and they're very, very delicate, so please be careful with these. And here he is in all his glory, the KX Enforcer droid by Hot Toys. Whew, I gotta say, this is amazing. Now see, this is the case where having a 2.0 helps out with the collector, such as myself, that missed out on the original K2SO. I think this figure is a perfect stand-in for K2SO in your Rogue One collection. With that being said, the paint application is way different than K2SO. It is, but I gotta admit, I like this one far better. I think the weathering is just bad ass. It looks great. He looks like a killer. He's a evil version of K2SO. It looks good. Just looking at starting off at the legs. The legs are amazing and has that die cast in it. Yes, sneaky little die cast that's in it that just gives it a good weight. The weight is great. This thing ain't going nowhere when it's sitting upright like this. And you could just feel that die cast in the legs, and it just looks great. You got ankle articulation, you got knee articulation, you got hip articulation, and all that. Just looking great. Speaking of the hip area, you see all those robotics. This droid is just an amazing. That's one thing that I liked about the K2SO droid in Rogue One. He was so unique looking and just weird and gawky and just very cool looking. So just love how that looks right there. Moving on up to the torso. The torso looks great. You just looks amazing. You get that little pop of yellow there on the shoulders, and it just looks good. You got all the little red doodads in the back, and that looks great as well. Those little pops of color help very well. You see the Empire insignia there all faded out because this guy has seen some battle. He has seen some battle. He has been coming through and wrecking shit, and you could just see it there with the weathering. Just looks great. Then we're gonna look at the hands. The hands are great. You got articulated fingers there. Very cool, very cool. Now let's look at the head sculpt. Head sculpt is amazing. I can't wait to get the batteries into this guy so we can light those eyes up and show how he really looks. Once again, they're watch batteries and we all know how that goes. He's dead if you don't cut the lights on. And how often are you going to cut the lights on with this being in your collection? I really hope Hot Toys figures a way to work that out. Damn. But he looks good. The head sculpt looks good. Be careful with the little tusk right there, because if he falls down and takes a tumble, those are definitely going to snap off. So definitely want to be careful with that. Oh, but man, it looks good. Once again, I love the weathering and everything on it. It just looks amazing. Simply amazing. This is a great figure, a real good figure, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Now, I'm going to be using him as a stand-in for K2SO, so I can't wait for that, because yes, I am building a Rogue One collection. I know it's going to take me a while, but this is a good piece to have to start it off with. Now, let's get to the posing. Okay guys, so that's been my review of TMS 072 KX Enforcer Droid by Hot Toys. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10. Yes, this is a solid release. I mean, I really can't find any faults with it. The weathering is just to die for. It is amazing. The die-cast joints in the legs just makes it really feel like a premium product, and it just looks good. The accessories, yeah, it's a little light on them, but it really doesn't need that much. This is a killing machine, and it looks fantastic. The only drawback I would say is it's not K2SO, you know? But for all of those that miss K2SO, you got a great looking droid that resembles K2SO, and he can fit in your Rogue One collection, as well your Book of Boba Fett collection. So he's really kind of a perfect figure. This is a great release this year. One of the greatest releases of this year so far. So with that being said, that's my opinion. But let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And we are out.